As the troop comes to a halt, MC McCargish or RC McCargish will present the squadron to Commandant of Cadets, Colonel Thomas L. Tate, United States Army retired, as they show respect for the colors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem, performed by the NMMI Vocal Ensemble and the NMMI Regimental Band.
Till they bring and it's not the same.
Coin toss is complete. NMMI won the coin toss, deferred the choice to the second half. And Northeastern Oklahoma will receive the kickoff. Set to kick off for NMMI, number 81, Jack Nelson.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wool Bowl for this weekend's football game between the Northeastern Oklahoma A&M Norsemen and the New Mexico Military Institute Broncos, the SWJCFC Conference, as the Norsemen come and make the long drive from Miami, Oklahoma to Roswell, New Mexico. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald here in the first quarter at the Wool Bowl. Good afternoon, Coach. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. I got football on my mind after that game we had last night. One of the better ones I've been around in a long time.
Yeah, I had a lot of compliments and a lot of text messages last night due to that game. It was New Mexico High School Game of the Week, 1 versus 2, Artesia, Roswell, New Mexico. But right now we are here with the New Mexico Military Institute Broncos as they take on the Northeastern Oklahoma A&M Norsemen. And the New Mexico Military Institute Broncos won the toss. They will, and they have, deferred to the second half. And now it will be A&M's ball as they will take over first and 10 from the 25-yard line. We'll get you numbers here in just a moment for the Norsemen. And it looks at quarterback will be number 6, Carson Cooksey, the freshman quarterback, and we do apologize in advance. Looks like the NEO roster does not specify exactly their hometown, so we'll do the best we possibly can during this broadcast, but it's the Norsemen's second down and 2 to go from the 33-yard line. It is Carson Cooksey, the quarterback for A&M. It's going to be delivered, and it's going to be caught, and maybe just enough for the first down.
Pass complete from number 6, Carson Cooksey, to number 88. That's Kerrion Miles.
So number 88, Kerrion Miles, the wide receiver, will have the first down. The New Mexico Military Institute Broncos come in this afternoon overall 3-3, conference record of 2-2. And then the Northeastern Oklahoma A&M Norsemen come in 1-4 overall and a 0-3 record. And the Broncos are coached by assistant coaches Nelson Vasquez, John Mitchell, Jordan Wycliffe, Alan Rothermel, and Brock Watkins. Head coach for the Broncos is Oliver Suko. And Eddie, Oklahoma A&M, they are assisted by Brandon Nickham, Sean Kelly, Darius Jiggets, Dillian Sharp, John Warren, and the head coach is Zach Crisp.
It stopped?
It stopped now. Okay, sounds good. Okay, now first down and 15 due to the penalty. Carson Cooksey. We'll get you a couple numbers here as far as they're in the gun, right side motion. Ball's going to be given to number 28, Walker, the freshman running back from Edmond, Oklahoma.
Quantrell Walker. And looks like we might be having a little trouble with our official mic, but we'll see how it works next time.
Yeah, Quantrell Walker, the freshman running back, will put the Norseman 2nd and 6 from the 40-yard line. Driving back to pass is the quarterback, Cooksey, and Cooksey was in trouble, but he will take a shot down the field on the east side of the field, and it will be incomplete. Quarian Miles, I did understand that number 88, Quarian Miles, we might hear a lot of him this afternoon as the standout wide receiver for Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. Corps Cadets on the west side of this field. Looks like A&M brought a few fans that are located on the east side of the field. Cooksey will look over to the flat area, and it will be caught, and it will be another first down.
Pass complete to number 13, Raymond Morrow.
So Raymond Morrow will be the Norseman with the reception.
Tackled by NMMI's number 30, Samson Alavipo.
First down and 10 from the 47.
I'm not sure what the delay is here, but oh, they're moving the chains. Okay.
All right, just a little bit of a delay. Three receivers set down on the bottom of your screen. Looks like Cooksey will be in that pistol formation now, shotgun.
Oh, nicely done.
Get your number here defensively. Nice tackle by the Broncos.
Walker.
It looked like that was
Tackled by number 32, Damian Mayberry.
Damon Mayberry from Alamogordo.
Yeah, the former Tiger, 6 foot, 218-pound sophomore, playing the wheeled linebacker this afternoon. Cooksey, the quarterback, getting some direction once again from the sideline. 2nd and 10 from the 47. 0-0 here at the Will Bowl, 11:50 left here in this first quarter. Cooksey will take the snap, look to the left side, and in and out of the hands. And the intended receiver was McCauley.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 5, Ethan Lawrence.
They're saying it's Ethan Lawrence, but I'm pretty sure it was Carson. No, number 9, excuse me, McCauley. All right, empty set now on a third down situation for the Norsemen out of Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. About 13,000 population in Miami, Oklahoma. There's the snap. Looks to the right. We'll dump it off in the flat area. It is caught by Brandon Harper.
Pass complete to number 14, Brandon Harper.
Nathan Wallen on the tackle there. Linebacker out of Albuquerque. It's going to be a first down.
Yeah, and just a good catch and good effort to go ahead and make that first down.
So the Norsemen still winless in conference play, 0-3. They won their first game of the season in overtime against Butler Community College and winless since then. Oh, but he's loose here.
And that is going to be number 5, Ethan Lawrence out of Oklahoma City with another first down.
Touchdown.
Norseman touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon, Coach. Sorry. I'm just looking at the injured over there on the east side of the field here. 76 degrees here in Roswell, New Mexico. Can you believe it, Coach? They're expecting some tornadic weather here this evening.
Yeah. Actually, this whole area of the state and parts of West Texas, so hopefully that will not materialize. All right, the holder here is going to be Ike Owens, the backup quarterback. And the kicker, I believe, is Ryder Goodwin from Bristow, Oklahoma. But they've got to get some people off and on the field here first.
It looks like they're getting situated here. All right, and looks like the point after touchdown is going to be good, and there's going to be a flag. So let's see what's going to happen here. It looks like it was offsides on the New Mexico Military Institute Broncos. That will be declined.
Or perhaps assessed on the kickoff.
Or perhaps. So I'm going to go ahead and give credit for the extra point. It is 7-0 in favor of Northeastern Oklahoma. It looks like we're having some difficulty with the ground mic. We'll try to get that taken care of here in just a moment.
Yeah, that's, I mean, you can hear it, but it's, I don't know what you can hear on the broadcast. It's mostly feedback.
So the individual, Norseman with the touchdown.
And the call was false start, so they are going to kick it again.
Okay.
So it will remain 6-0, at least temporarily.
So it was number 5 confirmed. Is that correct? Ethan Lawrence with the touchdown?
That is correct.
And Ethan Lawrence is about 14 yards out or so.
Oh, no, a lot farther than that.
A lot further? Okay.
34, I believe.
34 yards. Okay, good. Thank you for doing that. And, boy, they're having some difficulty here just to get this extra point. That's bad there.
Yeah, another false start. So we'll check in with this official microphone from time to time, but we're going to go ahead and turn it down for the time being.
Yeah, that's
just have to go with the old-fashioned mechanics and hope we can get the calls that way.
Exactly.
So this becomes a 30-yarder. And the line drive is good for the third time.
All right, so the extra point is good. The Norsemen from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M take the lead first. We're going to take a break. KSVPTV.com, New Mexico Military Institute Bronco football. We'll be right back.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Welcome back to the NJCAA football game between Northeastern Oklahoma A&M and the New Mexico Military Institute Broncos. Today is Saturday, October 19th, 2024. And Norsemen get on top first on the first drive from a 34-yard touchdown from Ethan Lawrence, and the point after touchdown is good, 7-0.
Tag team for the Broncos, number 5, Justin Gissendenner, and number 11, William Hamilton.
76 degrees here in Roswell, New Mexico.
Yeah, pretty considerable wind too. Got lots of jackets, long sleeves out there.
Really pretty pleasant. It's going to be returned by Johnny Fano.
I believe that was
That number 6?
Third by number 5, Justin Gissendenner. The tackle
Oh, Gissendenner.
is number 80,
Okay.
Reagan Colmer, number 81, Eli
And will be
White.
Justin Gissendenner. Okay, so good, as we know. A little difficult from this angle here with those gray numbers. Of course, you and I don't have any type of binocular of any sort, so we do apologize. So it would be Justin Gissendenner. First and 10 for the Broncos.
And It's going to be Jake South out here with the injury to Pasket Bell. So we'll see how he does. Pasket Bell had a nice game last week in the victory against number 11 Cisco College. Passed for 126, ran for 102, but injured in the game, so.
All right, 2nd down and 6. Ball will be on the 40-yard line. For the quarterback this week, Jake South. And the ball will be handed off, and just a swarm of Norsemen with the tackle.
Yeah, Zahir Favors just nowhere to go with it. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, they're going to call it 3rd and 7 on the 39-yard line. Jake South, the quarterback, 218 pounds, stands at 6'5". In trouble, rolling out to the left side, and he might take it himself. He does. He will have the first down as he slides for the first down. And pretty heads-up play by Jake South.
Well, the only thing that wasn't heads up about it is he slid maybe a yard
short.
Too soon. He was very close to not getting it.
I thought the same thing, but tell you what, he was real close. But the officials are going to give South and the Broncos the first down. So it will be 1st and 10 from the 46 left hash. South, the quarterback, with a handoff and a nice run by Favors.
That's a pretty good run on first down. They'll be content with that. Pick and choose, especially with your backup quarterback out there.
Yeah, number 13, Favors, as we mentioned, he's a big fellow, 6'5", 218 pounds, out of San Antonio, Texas.
South, not Favors. You mean the quarterback, yes?
Oh, I'm talking the quarterback,
yeah.
I beg your pardon. And speaking of South, he's going to take it himself.
For not much.
Short gain on the keeper by Jake South. Bronco!
Yeah, I was talking with the PA announcer earlier, and I know that Favors had some split time last week is what my understanding was after doing some research. I guess maybe you split a little bit of time at quarterback as well. Is that for certain?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
They running the Wildcat?
Maybe so.
And they're going to back him up, make this 3rd and much more difficult. Yeah, it's just real hard to hear anything on that.
Yeah, it's
official microphone.
I'm not certain if we do actually have a spotter downstairs today. I'm not certain. Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, so 3rd down and 9. Situation for the New Mexico Military Institute Broncos. Jake South, the quarterback. In trouble, and we'll take it himself at midfield, and we'll just run out of bounds.
And he's going to have just enough again, maybe a yard or two beyond. So once again, getting it with his feet when nobody's open downfield is Jake South.
Yeah, South playing this afternoon for the injured Elliott Pasket Bell. First and 10 now from the 42. 7-0 is the score in favor of Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. Going nowhere. I do see number 15 with the tackle. It looks like Allen.
And they're going to say no gain there on the spot. Maybe a half a yard they'll give him. No gain.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
I don't think South has attempted a pass yet. He's dropped back a few times, but he hasn't let one go yet.
Well, not yet, he hasn't. So let's see what happens here. If South will surprise us here on 2nd and 10, he will attempt to pass. He has been in trouble.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you what, the Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, they're currently 1-4 overall, but I'm telling you right now, this A&M team looks pretty good defensively.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely getting pressure on the quarterback, and they've contained the run extremely well, except for when South is taken off, when he's trying to pass and nobody's open. Well, and you know, that just tells you that the secondary is doing a good job as well with nobody open.
Loss of 2 for the Broncos. 3rd down and 12 with 6 minutes and 1 tick left here in this first quarter. South, the quarterback, now in an empty set. Getting pressure once again. We'll dump it off to the flat area and just a bit short. The pass was intended for Favors.
Yeah, and he had Favors for at least, I would say, half of what they needed, but they are going to roll out the tight end punter, and this is Anthony Sakai from Auckland, New Zealand. Now this is a tight end. Their punter is injured, and they had this problem last year, but this kid, wait till you see him kick. I think he might be a future as a punter. Well, he's had to rush that one, but
all right, so
he can kick it.
So the Norseman from A&M will take over about the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So a decent drive stalling just past midfield. And now it'll be up to this defense to get a stop. Hoping not to go down 2 scores.
Number 6, Carson Cooksey, the freshman quarterback for A&M. Hand that off, and we'll gain about 8 yards.
Yeah, and it's all about the running game right now for the Norsemen. You know, they're able to go down the field pretty effectively in their first drive, and there's a good run on 1st down here.
Another handoff. And he's off to the races. And just a good defense. Oh, there's going to be a fumble, and it looks like the Norsemen thought they had it, but they're going to say the Broncos have recovered. Let's get the official call.
The Broncos are confident they have it, but there's still quite the scrum down there, and no indication from the officials as of yet.
When are you, Coach, on that running back for the Norsemen?
I believe it was Quantrell Walker.
Number 28, Quantrell Walker, excuse me. There's still a dog pile down about the 10-yard line. Not sure who has it. The Norsemen are pointing to the south side of the field, and of course the Broncos are saying they have it on the north side of the field, so we'll see.
Fumble recovered by the offense is the call on the field.
All right. That has been confirmed, right?
Yep.
All right. So it was a good hard run by Walker, but fumbles about the 10-yard line, and the Broncos recover.
I didn't see who got the hit after.
No,
the ball was way down the field, but
they're saying the Norsemen still have the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, recovered by the offense was the.
Recovered by the offense.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Broncos did a good job of forcing the ball out, forcing the fumble, just couldn't win it in the scrum, and gosh, who knows what goes on in those things.
So Ethan Lawrence in the backfield. And do we have a – no, it's still Cooksey.
Yeah.
Cooksey dropping back here. We'll dump it off, and it is going to be caught Good tackle by number 7.
Affabong. Yeah, reading Affabong.
And 3rd down and 6. Looking to the east side of the field, getting some direction here. I love the fact we're, at least here in junior college ball, where the quarterbacks kind of signal. Looks like the reserve quarterbacks or anybody of such giving the direction there. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be close. Yeah, looks like the knee is going to be down about the 1-yard line. There's no indication of a touchdown for the Norsemen just yet. So it's going to be 1st down and just shy of the end zone here.
And they go quick.
And it looks like A&M might have fumbled on the 1-yard line. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
Oh, they fumbled, and the Broncos recover.
Wow.
Well, that's a big break for the New Mexico Military Institute Broncos as they recover on the 1-yard line.
Well, yeah, and what I thought I saw, and it's hard to tell from all the way up here, but what I thought I saw was that as Cooksey got the snap, he was going to leap forward with it, and I think he got the ball into his blockers a little bit and comes out, and the Broncos take advantage.
All right, so a big break for the Broncos as they trail 7-0 with 2:54 left here in this first quarter. Thank you for listening and watching KSVPTV.com. And Bronco football, this breezy but beautiful 76-degree weather here in Roswell, New Mexico. Rain in the forecast. Had a little rain throughout the evening last night, light drizzle, more of a mist, if you might say. And the Broncos get out of the end zone, and that's always tough working from your own end zone.
Well, yeah, and just a 4-yard gain, but I'll tell you what, maybe a 3-yard gain. But that's a big 3 yards because it just gives you a little bit of breathing room. You can kind of dial back the panic a little bit when you're standing in the red back there.
Number 6, Carson Cookie, on the signals for the Broncos. Throw a fade shot over to number 4, Kilpatrick, and that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, looking for Diego Nunez, but that was pretty much just a jump ball.
Diego Nunez or oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Going to bring up 3rd and about 7. Ball is on the 4-yard line.
Jake South, the quarterback for the Broncos.
Oh, and it's a penalty.
Yeah, there's a flag about the 10-yard line on the east side of the field. All right, 2nd down and a long 2 for the Broncos. Ball on the 9-yard line. Jake South, the quarterback. See if they try to find the Roswell native once again in Diego Nunez, the 6'2 sophomore from Roswell, New Mexico.
Well, I'll tell you what, are they going to get a delay here? Timeout.
All right, there's going to be a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout as well. You're listening to Bronco Football on KSVPTV.com. We'll be right back.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
All right, we are back at the Will Bowl. Timeout on the field.
I'll tell you what, what I'd like to see here is I'd like to see a short drop back with Jake South and then just let him take off with it. I mean, make it look like a pass and then find a little seam. Either that or a running play. It will be the run. And it will be a first down. Looks like, all right. Alvin Johnson III, so his first action.
Yeah, first and 10 from the 16.
And Alvin Johnson, the little guy, list him at only 166 and 5'10".
Alvin Johnson III.
Alvin Johnson III.
Yeah, earlier I made a mistake. I meant to say Diego Nunez. I was actually wrong offense. I was actually looking at the numbers for A&M. That was my mistake. My apologies. But it's going to be an incomplete pass for the Broncos.
Yeah, looking for Javian McKay. And McKay makes Alvin Johnson III look like a big guy. He lists him at 5'7", 145.
Still here in the first quarter, a minute 35. The Broncos do trail 7-0. South. Hand it off over once again to number 33, Alvin Johnson III.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that call. It didn't work, but I'm all right with that call. But it's not a situation where you go for it at this spot on the field, so we are going to get another look at Anthony Sakai, the Kiwi tight end who has been pressed into punting duties. And if he gets into one, I'm telling you, must be an Australian rules football player because he's got a leg on him.
All right, let's see.
Over his head and
oh, wow.
I'm telling you, he might have a career as a punter.
He very well could.
He didn't even seem to get into that one. I mean, it looked like he just kind of
kicked it.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure, and I know we got a good breeze blowing here, but you know the game I did a few weeks ago, he was something else punting that football.
All right, first and 10 now with 48 seconds left here in this first quarter. Looks like the Norsemen will take over at about the 15-yard line.
Hey, talk about flipping the field. I mean, that was 56-yard punt or so. I mean, that's...
And there's Cooksey will hand it off.
Oh, good job by Nathan Wallen. Wrapping him up for a loss, perhaps. Gonna give him forward progress there and say maybe half a yard. A couple times we've called Wallen's name. He's playing that. I think he's playing that middle linebacker position.
Well, it's 2nd and 9 with about 15 seconds left here in quarter one. There's a handoff again.
And Wallen again with a little help this time, but he's doing a good job hitting those gaps and getting to the runner.
All right. Well, the first quarter will be expired. 7-0 is the score in favor of the Norsemen. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Bronco Football on KSFBTV.com.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
All right, welcome back to the Wool Bowl. As the first quarter expires, the Broncos do trail 7-0 here in this breezy afternoon here in Roswell, New Mexico. Kelly McDonald, what is your thoughts here in this first quarter?
Well, great start by the Norsemen. I mean, we talk about them only having the one win on the season, winless in conference play, and coming out here like they're going to steal a road game from the Broncos, who are coming off a big win themselves. So Broncos are going to have to turn this around. But I've been impressed with the Norsemen so far.
All right, Carson Cooksey, the quarterback for A&M, will throw to the right side, and that looked like it's going to be picked off, and the Broncos will get in on a pick six.
Stilton McKelvey tipped it up in the air and returned it about 25 yards for the touchdown.
Stilton McKelvey, the 6'1", 180-pound sophomore from Houston, Texas, will get the Broncos on the board here in this second quarter.
That's just exactly what they needed. Get right back in the ball game. Basically got a do-over at this point.
All right, so McKelvey will get credit for?
I had 25 yards.
25 yards.
Oh, and it's blocked.
All right, so the point after touchdown fails. So now the Broncos trail by 1. Let's take a quick break once again. You're listening to Bronco Football on KSVPTV.com.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings View Seal, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand, we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do that.
Never mind.
All right, we are back here at the Wool Bowl as the Broncos get a pick six from McKelvey. 25 yards out, the PAT is no good.
Yeah, somebody got to push through there and got a paw up there to get it. Oh, and a squib kick. And it's going to be Nathan Willian again. We keep calling his name, and well, here's the scrum. Here's the Australian rules football scrum. Going to pick up an extra 6-7 yards out of it. You know, we've got some New Zealanders out here. They probably know how to do it. I count 4 from New Zealand and at least 3 from Australia. So thinking these guys know how to do that. But yeah, just commenting on the break there of one of those New Zealanders, number 99. They were talking to him on that blocked extra point.
Tell me the size of that individual.
Siausi Paea, defensive lineman, the freshman, 6'4", listed at 391 pounds, and he looks every bit of it.
Oh, well. All right, so good run by Ethan Lawrence. Ethan Lawrence will have enough for the first down. Northeastern currently has a lead 7-6. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. And positive yardage now, once again, for A&M.
Yeah, this run game is working. The Broncos are going to have to figure something out here in this run defense because the Norsemen have been able to move the football on the ground very effectively. Neither team really looking to pass too much.
All right, 2nd and 7. And Norsemen just utilizing the ball on the ground, using some time up, but the run game has been very effective for A&M this afternoon.
Like Dylan Chichester, the tackle.
going to be an official timeout as the line judge will get the chain gang organized here. It looks like the chain was wrapped up. Happens a lot.
Does it?
Yeah, it really does. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. A&M on the ground once more. And that's going to be Walker again, the freshman running back from Edmond, Oklahoma.
I think it was, maybe it was Ethan Washington that time. They've subbed him out.
Well,
it's hard to tell.
Had number 28 earlier. That's what it looked like here.
Oh,
there's that run
excellent
again.
Move by Lawrence. Tackled by Johnny Fano from American Samoa.
Yeah, that is Ethan Lawrence, okay. And there's the chain.
Yeah, they're having
gang once again messing it up.
Having some difficulty.
Sometimes they get rusted out a little bit, and gotta get the.
Well, you know, common saying in this game is that it is a game of inches. So I mean, you need to have that right.
Absolutely. All right, so getting close to getting that organized.
You know, I'm all for tradition and everything, but I'm not sure why you would have a chain. Why wouldn't you have a cable? I mean, that can't get.
Well, you know, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. I think we're having more problems with the chain gang than anything else this afternoon here in Roswell.
Well, they've got Larry Grant down there now. I think they're going to have it worked out, possibly. So,
all right,
get that squared away. Hey, and look, another run.
Yeah, 1st and 9 for the Norsemen, and
1st and 9.
Yeah.
Is that because the chain is too?
That's exactly
short?
Right. It said 1st and 9. I'm going based on what it said here on the south side of the board. It said 1st and 9, and I'm just going to have to give credit when credit is due, and that's Mr. Jeff Gunn.
I'm anticipating an Ethan Lawrence run here.
That's about right. And you thought I was kidding on that when I said 1st and 9. It's a 1st and 9.
No, I was going to give you props for being witty there with the chain problem, saying it's 1st and 9, but no. Now you can have a 1st and 9.
Sure you can. Sure you can.
Because of penalty, or maybe you're 9 yards from scoring, or something like that.
That happens not often, I promise you. All right, so A&M threatening once again about 3rd and 4. Working from about the 8-yard line. That's all. All right, Cooksey looking to the right. We'll dump it off.
Oh, nice open field tackle.
Okay, so the pass was intended by Walker.
Yeah, and it was Stilton McKelvey. He had the pick 6, who had the nice open field tackle to keep him from scoring. And they're going to go for it here. You got the wind at your back. Not sure I wouldn't take the 4-point lead here, but hey, you're 1 and 4, you're 0 and 3. You might as well go for it.
Yeah, you're on the road.
And they're not going to get it. Not even close. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, to each his own, and turnover on downs, as you mentioned. So it will be now 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but Broncos will have the ball at their own 8-yard line. It's the 2nd consecutive drive. They're going to start deep in their own territory. I saw Jake South getting warm on the sidelines, so maybe they are going to put the ball in the air. They haven't yet. There's been no pass attempts, I don't think, for the Broncos in the football game. Oh, they did have
had one.
They had the one 50-50 ball down the sidelines, but that's it.
And then one over here to Diego Nunez.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Was there another one?
Yeah, there was, I think, one or two, but for sure one.
They're going to run it here.
The Broncos
pretty
just
decent.
Putting the ball on the ground, kind of utilizing some time here in this second quarter.
Well, the game's gone pretty quickly. These games usually go 3 hours plus, these junior college games. But we're moving right along here, as both teams content to just run the ball and keep the clock moving, and that'll be offsides unless he was drawn.
And that's why junior college ball games last so long. Well, any college football, because of that, and just a lot of penalties, excuse me.
We'll see we'll try out our microphone here and see if we got it working. We're going to call encroachment with contact, so will be a 5-yard penalty and should be short of the first down.
It's going to be real close, and it's going to be a first down as the chain gang will move. Jake South. It's going to be handed off to number 33, Elvin Johnson III.
Elvin Johnson III with the
AJ3 with the carry.
Give them 4 yards there. Second down and 6 now for the Broncos.
They're running out of this spread offense. A lot of receivers out wide. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. That's going to be a penalty. And the ball
covered at the 1.
Is recovered at the 1. We'll see what the call is on the field.
Snap, penalty flag on the play.
Well, they're
two-man in motion.
2-minute motion at the snap. So if the play's dead, but they can decline it, so it's not. So they will take the play. So they bring up third and a lot from the 1-yard line.
Third and forever. Yeah, A&M, 4-man front defensively. See if they bring the house here possibly.
Yeah, I'm bringing pressure, and I'm bringing it up the middle if I'm A&M. We'll see what they do. Looks like Mike linebacker is acting like he might do just that.
All right, South is going to take a shot, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, looking for Javion McKay. But out of his reach, we'll bring up 4th and 25.
Well, it's difficult. You and I did a game last night in Artesia, New Mexico, where it was actually the Roswell Coyotes punting from their end zone. I mean, real hard to do at any level.
It is, and you see he's getting his feet set because he doesn't want to leave from out of bounds. Otherwise, he'd have to establish himself before he gets the snap. Gets it away, low kick into the wind.
There's a helmet loose. Wow, that helmet, I think that helmet traveled further than that punt did.
Well, I mean, there's a good breeze going right now.
Yeah, decent crowd here for this
homecoming
game.
Yeah, pretty good crowd.
Yeah.
And, of course, the Corps out in force. You do have a few over playing volleyball right now.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that they had a volleyball game and a football game at the same time.
I wonder if that's the case, because I thought I saw Coach Fortner downstairs when I walked in. So
did you?
I wonder
Okay.
if that's. I wonder if that was a mistake on the schedule. Yeah,
Well.
we were talking about that. It would be very unusual to have 2 games going at once at any time, but especially during homecoming. And I thought I saw a volleyball player up here too. So
Okay.
I
Maybe it was an error.
think it is.
Okay, so the Broncos still trail by 1, 7-6 here with 8:34 remaining in this first half. Having some problems again with the chain gang.
Wonder if there's backup equipment here.
I'm not certain. Okay, so it's going to be first and 10 from the 23.
Great job. That is number
Number 11, Willie Hamilton.
Yeah, Hamilton will get credit for the tackle.
I'm not sure that was Willie Hamilton. I thought I saw 41.
Well, that's I think those grade numbers are really.
Well, I mean on the tackle. So
Oh,
they said number 11, but I think it was 41, Leon Muller, the defensive lineman, and not the backup quarterback, Willie Hamilton.
I do see in the backfield with Cooksey. That's a Nilly. Cooksey's going to take a shot, and that's going to be incomplete. Good defense by the Broncos.
Yeah, we might have a wind knocked out of him situation here.
Oh, that's the worst feeling ever.
It really is. And I'm guessing that that's maybe not the case, because I don't think he'd have got up that quickly. But he's banged up.
He'll take off. If that was the case, he'll be on the ground for a little bit and probably out for a few plays. But you're right, that's not the case. So 3rd down and 13 from the 26. Right hash is the Norseman. And the ball's going to be handed off. I'll get you a number here in just a second here.
It's going to bring up 4th down, and it looks as if they might try the field goal from this point.
Well, they probably should have tried the field goal the last time as well, but that wasn't the case. But you're right, 4th down and 10.
And this is going to be exactly a 40-yard attempt. Almost in the middle, a little towards the right hash.
And they should have a pretty good opportunity with the wind blowing directly to the north.
Ryder Goodwin
And
makes it.
From this angle, it didn't look like it, but they're going to say it's good. So add 3 more points for Northeastern Oklahoma A&M as they lead now 10-6. We're going to take a break. You're listening and watching Bronco football on KSVBTV.com. Welcome back to the Wool Bowl. You had a 40-yard field goal by Ryder Goodwin to make it 10-6.
Yeah, just snuck it by the left upright, and like we said, we thought we should have seen the chance to take that 4-point lead on the last possession, but they do take advantage this time.
Well, you got a breeze really picking up here.
It is, and the clouds are rolling in, and we mentioned the weather earlier. We chance of rain, unfortunately, even some tornado chances. Hopefully that's doesn't come to fruition, but we're going to get a touchback here.
And it will be a touchback. Looking at the SWJCFC conference, 8 teams with the New Mexico Military Institute currently 4th in the conference with a 3-3 overall record, 2-2 in conference play, and NEO actually 8th with a 1-4 overall record and 0-3 in conference play. Currently leading the Broncos here, 10-6 with 7 minutes and 1 second left here in this first half.
And one of those conference wins for the Broncos, of course, coming last week as they upset Cisco in Cisco. But they're on the other end of the upset so far today.
And the Broncos did not receive a bowl bid. That's my understanding. Are you getting that same information?
Well, not yet. I mean,
I had heard that this afternoon that they're not going to qualify for a bowl bid.
Oh, they're already eliminated from bowl contention?
That's my understanding.
Okay.
But, of course, that could be
well, there's so few bowls to be played.
false information, but, yeah, that's what I heard this afternoon, that they will not qualify. But
so the Wool Bowl will still take place, obviously. It just won't involve the Broncos. So we'll have 2 teams invited. And we'll have that game for you as we always do. There's a completion to Kendall Jones. First completion of the game for Jake South. And we've got an injured Bronco.
He's going to be all right, doing some push-ups, making sure he's going to be all right. It looks like possibly an ankle, but he's just fine.
It looks like number 55, Eric McFall from Leone, American Samoa.
Well, now he's going to go down, so there's going to be a timeout. We're going to take another one as well. Bronco football on KSVPTV.com. We'll be right back.
Hey, grab me one too.
Southwest Printers is a third-generation printing company. From letterheads to business cards and all types of invitations, books, and magazines. Our dedicated staff care about your project and work to get it right the first time, every time. Southwest Printers' design team makes your art stand out above the rest. Our printing team will handle your project like it's the only one in the shop. Let us print your signs, banners, window lettering, event tickets, invitations, and much, much more. Remember, Southwest Printers. If you can think it, we can print it.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
All right, welcome back to the Wool Bowl. Had an injury timeout. We are here in Roswell, New Mexico with the SWJCFC conference game between the Broncos and the Norsemen. There's going to be another handoff and positive yardage.
Yeah, Favors hitting the hole hard and getting the first down. Favors is quick to hit that hole for sure.
And there's the dump pass in the flat area, and it's going to be caught by number 80, Javion McKay.
Yeah, he tried to escape him using his small size to an advantage, but couldn't quite get away.
3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. It's going to be handed off again to McKay this time.
I did find somebody who's bigger. He's 3 pounds lighter, but he's 2 inches taller.
Okay.
That is number 74, and he's right down there at the 40-yard line. And that is Sione Ma'u from Auckland, New Zealand. They list him 6'6" and 388.
Number 70, huh?
74.
74.
Ma'u. These guys are huge.
6'6", 388 pounds. Wow.
It'd just be difficult to function in life. I mean, being that big. I mean,
Well, you see it every day.
Doorways, I mean, airplane seats, you know, classroom chairs. I mean,
what do you drive?
And what do you drive?
You know, you see
I'm
some of these.
Not a Mini Cooper. All right,
Be a timeout?
Yep, timeout.
All right, we're going to take one too. We'll be back. Bronco football on KSVBTV.com.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all, you need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, we are back after the timeout. Broncos trail by 4, actually 10-6. I was going to say by 1, but of course the 40-yard field goal by Goodwin was up and good. All right, quick pass, and it looks like South is in trouble a little bit.
Yeah, it took kind of an awkward hit there. Don't want to have to, never want anybody to get hurt, but you don't want to go to your third string quarterback. You know, they're usually third string for a reason.
I'm going to call him the emergency quarterback.
Although, you know, there was a kid that played for New Mexico Military as a third string quarterback that
yes, you're right.
That wound up winning a natty and beating Alabama and Clemson.
Yeah.
So
a little dump and caught by number 33, Alvin Johnson III.
Nice play there for first down yardage, and Broncos on the move, trying to take the lead here.
You wouldn't be talking about Diego Pavia, would you?
Well, as a UNM Lobo, yes I am. And we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, sense of humor. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, the
activity.
The former Aggie, former Bronco.
Now over at Vanderbilt.
And former, did he play Volcano Vista?
Volcano Vista High School, that's correct.
And honestly, I don't even know the mascot for Volcano Vista. The Hawks, okay. No, I'd love to see the local kids doing well, and Albuquerque kid, hey.
Yeah, I think the only ones that know what you and I are talking about are probably
well, yeah, an unfortunate incident happened, and
yeah,
you know, hopefully everyone's moved past it.
I think they have. But that's going to be first down and 20 now for the Broncos. South, the quarterback. Four-man front defensively for A&M. Reset again, and ball's going to be given once again to Alvin Johnson III, as you call him, AJ3.
See some people that are taking advantage of the food trucks downstairs, coming in with some food.
Yeah, it smells pretty good. When I first came in here about 1 o'clock, thought about getting some, but I said, well, better not. There's going to be another timeout on the field. We're going to take one, too. We'll be back. KSVPTV.com, Bronco football.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. Oh, you can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
All right, we are back. 10-6 is the score. And we're going to pretend we don't know that name just yet.
Yeah, when you get these players from Polynesia, we'll say that, different places, whether they're Hawaiian or some New Zealand and American Samoa, and in some of those places that you can get some difficult pronunciations. And we were just looking through the lineups here pre-game and during the game, and let's just say I'm glad it's not the quarterback, and if it was, he'd have a nickname.
I think you're going to be right on that one, partner. All right, 2nd and 15 now for the New Mexico Military Broncos. South will dump it off once again to A.J. the third.
Yeah, Johnson. He's been effective today. A little more so than the other backs they've tried. That time catching the ball out of the backfield and getting a nice gain. Broncos need a touchdown here to be headed into the second half. They will receive the second half kickoff. So if they could score here just before halftime and then get the ball back, that would go a long way towards completing the comeback.
Alvin Johnson III will have another carry for the Broncos.
That's a decent carry, first down, 4 yards. You want to use up all this clock with whatever you do here. Score, not score, whatever. You want to hold on to the football for these last 90 ticks.
Broncos utilizing the clock wisely here. South will dump it off.
Same play.
Good, Javion McKay.
Yeah, and a lot of nice moves there. Let's see if the Broncos use a timeout here as he stayed in bounds. Clock will start when they move the chains. And now they're going to say.
Yeah, let's see if it gets caught up again. They're inside the 10-yard line, so we're under a minute now.
Yeah, and they had to let the Norsemen substitute there because the Broncos did.
All right, there's going to be a whistle.
And timeout on the defense.
All right, we're going to be right back. We'll take one, too. Bronco Football, KSGPTV.com.
Here we go.
All right, welcome back. Timeout on the field as the Broncos threatening here. 1st and 9 from the 9.
Yeah, they've maybe let the clock go down a little farther than they wanted to, though. I mean, just 41 seconds here. You probably got time for 4 plays. First and goal at the 9.
All right, South will hand it off to Alvin Johnson III.
And they'll call another timeout, stop the clock here in a good one.
All right, we'll be back. KSGPTV.com, Bronco Football.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, welcome back to Bronco football. Another timeout on the field.
Yeah, the Broncos just one timeout left, 33 seconds, and after the loss on the running play, it's going to bring up second and goal at the 12. I really think you've got to try 2 passes here and then make the decision on the kick.
We're going to definitely see here in just a moment, South, the quarterback for the Broncos.
I mean, you can run it with one timeout in your pocket, but not more than once, I wouldn't think.
Have motion from McKay. South will just dump it on over, and that's going to be incomplete, but it might be pass interference.
Yeah, something. I'm not sure that's who his primary target was. You know, a name we've not called is the big tight end who's had a really nice season. That's Carl Peterson from Estonia, who was the leading receiver last week and one of the leading receivers for the season. So we're going to get a half the distance penalty here and stoppage of the clock. So we still have the timeout.
Probably 2 plays if needed.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, what that gets you is that buys you a play, because that was a second down play, but this is an automatic first down penalty. So now it's first and goal in the 6. So now I think you've got time for 3 plays if they're pass plays. Well, and again, they do have the one timeout. I'll bet they run here.
Jake South on over to
the aforementioned Carl Peterson, but
that's number 88, huh? Carl Peterson.
And the last timeout will be called by the Broncos here.
All right, we're going to take one too. We'll be right back. KSPTV.com, Bronco football.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
Okay, we are back. Last timeout taken by the Broncos as the Broncos trailed by 4, but threatening here, 2nd and 6 from the 6.
Yeah, no gain on the screen pass to Peterson in the rollout, but having to use the last timeout. You probably got 2 chances at the end zone, but you've got to get it to the end zone. If you're stopped short, you're going to have to rush to the line of scrimmage. Tight formation, interesting.
Jake South. Going to be another timeout.
And that will be the last timeout of the half, I promise, because nobody's got any left.
All right, we'll be back. Bronco football on KSPTV.com.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings Fusil, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do that.
Mind.
All right, we are back. The last time out taken by the Norsemen. 2nd and 6 from the 6. Broncos threatening. Quarterback is Jake South in the backfield. Along with South is Alvin Johnson III.
And they've gone with a different play here, different formation. They are going to run it. This is gutsy, and that's why. Get out of bounds. Boy.
He did, so this, well, the clock is going to continue to run. Finally stopped with 11.7. And more than likely will be the last play of this first half.
Well, I mean, there's time for 2.
Potentially.
But not with running it.
They're running it right now, so this will be the last play unless they spike it. There it is. So 3.9 seconds left as they'll get huddled up here possibly.
Yeah, so they're going to say that the reason the clock ran is because they're going to say McKay had his progress stopped before he went out of bounds. And Now you got a field goal attempt that is a short attempt, just 24 yards, but into a stiff wind. Diego Nunez will be the holder, and Jack Nelson will try it from 24 to try to make it a 1-point game.
All right, there's a snap, and of course there's a flag.
We'll try to listen. False start on the offense, so that's going to back him up 5. You're going to make it a 29-yard attempt.
That might change things. Let's see.
I mean, the wind is steady. I mean, I would guess 22 miles an hour. And right in the face of the kicker. It can really hang up a ball. It can really make a ball turn left or right if you don't hit it dead into the wind. They are going to try it from 29.
All right, Jack Nelson awaits the snap. There's the hold, and Nelson will be good.
All right, Jack Nelson from 29 yards out.
All right.
Makes it a 1-point game.
Yeah, 10-9 as the half will expire. All right, we'll be back here in about 20 minutes. KSPTV.com, Bronco football. Be right back.
Hey, grab me one too.
Southwest Printers is a third-generation printing company. From letterheads to business cards and all types of invitations, books, and magazines. Our dedicated staff care about your project and work to get it right the first time, every time. Southwest Printers' design team makes your art stand out above the rest. Our printing team will handle your project like it's the only one in the shop. Let us print your signs, banners, window lettering, event tickets, invitations, and much, much more. Remember, Southwest Printers. If you can think it, we can print it.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all, you need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Broncos of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Next up, Captain Tom Smith of Victoria, Australia, and LTC Emily Spaniel of Alto, New Mexico. And our last couple, Major Jose Velasco of Elk Ridge, Maryland, and Major Nina Aguilar of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Congratulations once again. This is our homecoming court for the 2024 Junior College. And now for your 2024 high school homecoming court, Major Victor Barbosa of Minas Gerais, Brazil, and Second Lieutenant Sarah Stacanelli of Minas Gerais, Brazil. Next up, Major Carmen Lackey of Roswell, New Mexico, and First Lieutenant Sidney Robbins of Chula Vista, California. school couple, Major Samuel McCargish of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Command Sergeant Major Molly Ryan of Prescott Valley, Arizona. We would also like to give a special thank you to our New Mexico Military Institute Senior Line, commanded by Major Sergeant Lieutenant Christopher. Winners will be announced tonight at the homecoming dance. Thanks again for joining us for this year's halftime homecoming festivities. And go Broncos! And since we didn't have a winner for that 50-50 drawing, which I believe the total is in, or the take total is 290, I believe, on the take.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings View Seal, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
Then I don't understand we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do
never
that.
mind.
All right, welcome back to Roswell, New Mexico here. The Broncos taking on the Northeastern Oklahoma A&M Norsemen as we begin the second half. Broncos trail by 1. Score is 10-9 in favor of A&M. And we begin the third period. And he touched it. And you got to
That's a touchback.
Yeah. Well, it goes out of bounds, so it will be a touchback.
And we're going to get an unsportsmanlike on somebody.
You can hear in the background that there was a safety. That's not a safety. That's
No.
a touchback.
The only way you get a safety in that situation is if you field the ball, have possession of it, and then go back into the end zone.
Right.
And either fumble it out or get tackled. So
That is correct, partner. And we'll see what the flag is to start the third quarter. Only 5 seconds off the clock here in period 3.
it looks like a unsportsmanlike on Northeast Oklahoma. So they are going to move the ball to the 40-yard line.
As you mentioned earlier, Coach, the Broncos won the toss. And so they defer to the second half. So they will have the football here to start the third quarter.
That outside mic is just not working in the wind. So
All right, 1st and 10 from the 40. Jake South, the quarterback, will have Favors run the ball. Looks like a 3-yard gain for Favors.
yeah, and both these teams are committed to the run. I really feel like that the Norsemen have had more success, but only a 1-point lead to show for it.
All right, South will just dump it quickly.
That's the first catch from Diego Nunez today.
And actually, it might be a loss of 1.
Maybe going to give him forward progress and say no gain.
Okay, so it'll be a 3rd down and 8 now from the 42. So no gain for Nunez.
Carl Peterson checks into the game. He'll be one of 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left.
Oh, in trouble. And South gets rid of it just in time. Avoids the sack. Bring up a 4th down situation for New Mexico Military.
Yeah, I think they were looking for Peterson across the middle there, but he played well, got bumped within that legal 5-yard zone and just took him off his route. Nowhere to go with the football.
Yeah. All right, so the Broncos will be in a punt situation. That's against the wind there. Oh, look at
end over end is going to roll inside the 10 to the 8.
Ends up being a good punt for the Broncos.
Smart punt, into the wind like that, low end over end, you're going to get the bounce usually. And another good one from Anthony Soakai from Auckland, New Zealand. The backup tight end, but pressed into first team punting duties pretty much most of the season and done a good job.
All right, so the Norsemen will take over 1st and 10 from the 8. Quarterback will continue to be number 6, Carson Cooksey. As you mentioned earlier, the Norsemen will continue to utilize the run game.
Yeah, I'm just a little curious as to why the Norsemen chose to defend that end, or defend the end they did to begin the game. I would think I would want the wind at my back in the 4th and 1st quarter and not in the middle.
Yeah, you would think so.
But they chose the middle.
Well, maybe they know something we don't.
Maybe they do.
Maybe the wind will shift directions here.
And that
it's very possible.
Wind is supposed to die down a little, but I would not think significantly enough to make it, affect your decision there.
Well, here they're saying here in about 30 minutes or so, we might have some precipitation in the Roswell area.
Yeah, if we're lucky, it will not start until the game's over, but we are scheduled for thunderstorms starting in the 4:30 to 5 range. Uh-oh,
Right.
look out.
It's going to be a handoff and positive yardage and a first down for A&M. Is that going to be Lawrence? I believe it is.
Yeah, I think it is. So they do have Paella in the game, the 391-pound, 6'4" defensive tackle.
Yeah, that's
so keep an eye on him, see what kind of run stuffer he is.
There's going to be another run and another first down for Northeastern Oklahoma. I guess A&M, just what they did is they just brought the weather over from their area over here. So
there you go.
Kind of thought about going to Oklahoma, but decided to stay here, go see both daughters. One in the Claremore area and the other one in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Actually, they're both together right now.
Are they?
Yeah, spending some time, had the weekend off, so. Actually in Shawnee.
Looking for Osmond there was Cooksey. Incomplete. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. But the Norsemen on the move here, started at their own 8, and they're pushed out here to the 44.
And you got motion here. There's a snap, and there's another handoff. And this time, I thought the Broncos were going to be able to take him down about the
well, they had him in line
44-yard line.
Yeah,
or so.
had him at the line of scrimmage, but they couldn't wrap him up, and he's going to take it about 3 yards beyond that. Can bring up 3rd and long. Going to call it 7.
So we're right next to the quarterback, Cooksey, who is at running back right this moment. I can't tell the number.
Might be.
Is that not Walker?
Might be Quantrell Walker.
Yeah, Quantrell. It is Quantrell. There's a snap. He's going to go take a shot and has a man open and off the hands, and it's going to be incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think last second you had Gissendanner knock that ball away, get a hand in there. Pretty good defense.
I'm not a big fan of the gray numbers.
No, I don't like the numbers that don't contrast.
Well, I say they're gray. They might be actually gold with gray. But nonetheless, it's a 4th down and 7 situation for Northeastern Oklahoma.
And they will have the punt unit out there. And is that Willie Hamilton back there to return the kick? I believe it is.
There's a bad snap.
See if he can get it away. He will.
And look at that.
Look at it, it's still getting roll. Wow.
What a job. Well done. Wow.
Yeah, and that was, I'll tell you what did he get out of that? Maybe 40-something yards out of that after the snap went over his head. He tracks it down, gets it away, gets the roll. But that just tells you what the wind's doing right now. You know, that wind is turning that ball over, so it's just going to go straight down the field. And, you know, they dodged a bullet there big time. The Broncos now inside their own 20.
All right, 10-9 is the score, favor of A&M. 10 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. And going to be handed off to Alvin Johnson III, and will go nowhere. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the defense of A&M. Really have done a pretty good job.
Well, they have, but you know, At this point, I think you just key on the run, and if they start to get you with the pass, they get you. But you know, if I'm A&M, I'm just loading up the box and just, you know, daring them to pass it on you.
Well, let's take a break. Looks like there's a timeout on the field. You're listening to Bronco Football on KSVPTV.com.
Hey, grab me one too.
All right, we are back, and looks like they said, oh, it might be an interception. No, not from up here. It looked like it hit the ground first.
Well, their defense is coming off the field, but they're discussing it.
No, it looked like it hit the ground first. They're selling it. Oh, I don't know about that, partner.
I didn't see it. I'm going to be honest.
It hit the ground first. And
technical stuff here.
We'll have to go back, what is it, 9:32 in the third quarter. I'll have to go back and watch that. Don't have instant replay here, but I was certain that it hit the ground.
Either way, it's going to be a turnover.
Yep.
There is no replay for the officials to utilize. No challenges or anything
Nothing
like that. So
I wish there was. All right, so first down and 10 from the 28. A&M in Bronco territory. And it's going to be handed off. And good tackle.
Yeah, Nathan Wallen again. And boy, we've been calling his name a lot. Not sure what Albuquerque High School he played for, but the sophomore, 6', 205 sophomore, he's had a pretty good day on defense.
Sure has, Coach. So 2-yard gain for A&M. Second down and 8. Working from the right hash. Cooksey, the quarterback. We'll hand it off again to Ethan Lawrence. And speaking of Ethan Lawrence, we've called his name a few times. And out of Oklahoma City, the freshman running back.
Yeah, he's been busy. All right, we are going to see that ball really did appear to hit the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Looking at the replay.
And no discussion.
Yeah, maybe no one in
that's 100%
great position to make the call, but boy, it sure appeared to hit the ground.
And no discussion is what I'm concerned about. But anyway, the ball's going to go into the end zone, and it's going to be overthrown. Incomplete pass for A&M.
Yeah, I think A&M got away with one there.
Yeah, I saw it from here. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me or something, but indeed saw the replay there, and it was going to be an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 from the 20. The ball is going to be utilized on the ground again for A&M, and
yeah, lowered his head. And Apavong said, well, I'm going to throw you down anyway. But not for another good gain on the ground.
Yeah, first and now. So there's going to be a fumble. Looks well, number 5, Ethan Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can call it a fumble. It never got to the ground.
It never got to the ground.
It was a bobbled handoff, I guess, would be the way to describe it. But A&M nearly gave it back right there. But it will bring up 2nd and 1. Boy, that was a tough situation for the Broncos here. I mean, even a marginal gain gets you 4 downs to score here from the 6. They're calling it the 7. Looks like the 6 to me.
Oh, there's the
now
fumble.
It is out.
Don't
and
take
don't
it out.
try
Just-
to run it out.
Just stay down. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Take the knee and.
My goodness,
Oh,
Stilton
no.
McKelvey, who probably after the pick six was thinking, I'm going to run this back 102 yards for another touchdown.
And now the Broncos are working from the 1 yard line.
Yeah, and he's getting an earful right now, and rightfully so. I mean, you get excited. I understand it, but boy, you
now you put your team in a bind.
Ay.
Well, that's okay. Anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 1 yard line after the turnover from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M.
So you put your quarterback, Jake South, in a really tough situation now. You're on your own 1 yard line. It's great you get the turnover. Don't get me wrong, but.
Well, they're going to have to utilize Alvin Johnson III here, I believe, to get him out of that end zone situation. All right, and I think that's probably wise. Going to be a timeout on the field. We're going to take one, too. You're watching Bronco Football, KSVPTV.com.
Southwest Printers is a third-generation printing company. From letterheads to business cards and all types of invitations, books, and magazines. Our dedicated staff care about your project and work to get it right the first time, every time. Southwest Printers' design team makes your art stand out above the rest. Our printing team will handle your project like it's the only one in the shop. Let us print your signs, banners, window lettering, event tickets, invitations, and much, much more. Remember, Southwest Printers. If you can think it, we can print it.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
All right, we're back. Broncos took a timeout to discuss, talk a little strategy, I suppose, Coach. The Broncos are working from the 1 yard line.
Yeah, I mean, strategy is don't lose a yard. I mean, don't have a holding call in the end zone because that's a safety as well. And boy, just a tough situation from your own 1 yard line.
All right, South.
Keeper, and I like the play call, and I
Yes.
like the job by South. You know, he's a big kid, 6'5". He's not real heavy, but he is a big 6'5" kid, so just lower your head, hit that gap, get yourself a little breathing room, but he got 4 yards, so that's pretty good right there.
Yeah, for sure. 2nd down and about 6.
Now they'll operate from the pistol.
All right, now that's going to be positive yardage there for Alvin Johnson III.
Yeah, another 4 yards. So now you got a very, very manageable 3rd and 2. And, you know, worst case scenario, well, not worst case, but even if you don't get it, you've got room for your punter. Now we got an injury timeout.
All right, we'll take one, too. KSVPTV.com, Bronco Football.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, we're back. 10-9 is the score in favor of A&M. Had an injury timeout, 3rd and 1. And it is Bronco ball. Jake South, the 6'5 freshman, at quarterback.
First down.
And 1st down. Good
That's
run.
huge, man. Partner, that is huge. You start your 1 yard line. Any first down you get, even if you just get the 1 first down, that is huge because you got room to punt now if you have to. And, you know, a penalty doesn't kill you.
Yeah, good hard running by AJ3, as you mentioned, and good effort there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 14 now. South dump it on over back to Alvin Johnson, the 3rd.
1 yard completion.
Clock continues to run here in the third period. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left. So 2nd and 10. They say he got so no yards on the dump pass. And South is in trouble.
Goodness. Took a big hit. Maybe a little up high, maybe not. It was close, right at the shoulders if it wasn't up high.
Well, I don't know who the emergency quarterback would be if South were to go down. It looks like he's shaken up.
Yeah, I mean, they have Willie Hamilton, who is, they use him in punt returns and some other ways, but they also have a local guy, somewhat local. They have Wyatt Gomez from Lovington, New Mexico as a freshman, and, we've seen him play for years. He's a talented guy. And there's the girls.
Having a little sushi, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they go to next, but I assume it would be one of those two guys, the only other quarterbacks listed on the roster.
Okay. All right, so 2nd and 22. South working from the end zone here.
Gomez, I see, is one of the guys signaling in the plays as that play goes nowhere. And now you're back in a short punt situation.
Yeah, not very much of anything there, was it?
Yeah, so one of the yellow shirts there on the one on the right is Wyatt Gomez. And then the other one is Dylan Story on the left in the yellow penny. He's from American Fork, Utah, both freshmen. So it would be either one of those guys, or again, it could be Willie Hamilton, who, if I had to guess, I'd say it would probably be Hamilton, and that is not a good punt.
No, and
decent bounce, but only out to the 35.
Tell you what, I almost thought that Braxton Street out of Maud, Oklahoma, was going to return it there for just a second.
Well, I mean, you can have those kind of situations if you feel like you have room and you want to take a chance on fielding a bouncing ball cleanly, but it's always a risk.
Yeah, Maud, Oklahoma. My daughter lives about 15, 20 miles away from there. You been there?
Nope. No, I've been through Oklahoma. Never stayed.
Really? That surprises me. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35, and it will be handed off over to Ethan Lawrence again, and it's going to be close to a first down. I think he has it.
Oh, yeah, 13 yards, I'd say. Well, now the spot is going to be a little. Oh, yeah, they're going to give him the 13.
Okay, so the chain gang will move over.
As I'm looking at Jake South on the sideline, he appears to be okay. Don't see any other quarterbacks warming up, so.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. I think this is my first Bronco game this year. Of course, you did a couple already probably, and I think you said the last quarterback was on the IR. That was Elliott Pasket Bell?
Yeah, Pasket Bell is injured. I don't know how injured.
All right, there's going to be a nice toss. Looked like that was the tight end, if I'm not mistaken.
And he's taken down by Apavong.
First down and 10, so looks like the ball will be about the 11-yard line. At first I thought it was inside the 10, but they're going to call it officially at the 11. 1st and 10, clock runs, 2:28. Very impressed with this young man by the name of Ethan Lawrence, the running back from Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he's been good. And they've been feeding him the ball.
And why would you not? They're going to feed him again, and he's going to be close. See where the knee was actually spotted, I guess. Unless the ball crossed the end zone first before the knee, but it appears that it's going to be on about the 1-yard line. And there's going to be a timeout on the field, I'm assuming. No?
Stoppage of play for some reason.
Let me guess.
I mean, you don't need the chains at this point. Can't be that. Now we're ready, I guess.
All right. Carson. Cooksey hands it off, and there's no indication yet.
Yeah, they're going to say stop short.
Yeah, it's no gain. I'm going to go quick huddle here. Or no huddle, I beg your pardon.
So they run two in motion, so they got to be completely set before they snap it.
Yeah, you read my mind. All right, and it's going to be an easy touchdown for Ethan Lawrence. And now A&M has a lead 16-9. Ethan Lawrence from, you go 1 yard out.
1 yard out.
And now they're point after touchdown. Is blocked once again.
That can be run back for 2.
And it will not.
Yeah, nice job by number 47. That's Duante Moses, tight end on the special teams, saving. And I'll tell you what, 2 points would have been pretty dang important at this stage. But the kick is blocked. Second blocked extra point of the game, one by each team.
Yes, sir. And so let's take a quick break. Bronco football on KSPTV.com. We'll be right back.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
All right, we are back as the Northeastern Oklahoma Norsemen score another touchdown, 16-9. The PAT was blocked.
And ran halfway back for what could have been 2 points for the Broncos, but he was knocked out of bounds before that could happen. Now we have to have the holder on the kickoff. And using that win, that goes about 8 yards deep in the end zone.
Kicked well.
But they're only going to have that win for another 47.7 seconds, and then it will be in favor of the Broncos. As we will be starting the fourth quarter before too long.
Yeah, just about 47 seconds left.
And we've been lucky with the rain so far.
Well, maybe you can get out of this contest without a drop of rain, but of course this community really needs it.
Always. Always, always.
Nice and cool here in Roswell. Let's get you
yeah, 34% chance of rain at 5, so that's still an hour away. 100% of thunderstorms at 6, so they want to get done for that.
Yeah, I think this game should be done within the next hour and a half or so. 77 degrees is what it says now. On my weather bug, it's saying 70% chance of rain and showers. But as you mentioned, hourly. About 5 p.m. is what they're saying, and it is now 4:08. All right, so let's see if the Broncos can get one play off before the quarter expires, and they do. And Favors will get the ball, and that is going to end the third quarter. So Northeastern Oklahoma A&M has a lead after 3, 16-9. We're going to take a break. Bronco football on KSVTV.com. We'll be back.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
All right, we are back as we begin the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 3 for New Mexico Military. Quarterback remains Jake South. Rolls up to the right side, in trouble.
Run for it. Oh, it's going to be about a yard short.
And it's going to be a long yard.
Ooh, decision
now,
time here.
You're down 16-9. Do you go for it? The answer is
no.
No.
Not in a conventional way, anyway.
Well, I think differently, by all means, but
well, I mean, you got the whole fourth quarter to play. You got the wind at your back of this big-footed punter. Maybe you can flip the field 50 yards here and
see what happens.
Oh, now they're going to call timeout. Maybe he's thinking
differently.
Yeah, might be second-guessing his decision.
Well, that's what I think so as well. So, all right, we'll be back. Another timeout. Bronco football on KSVTV.com.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, welcome back. 4th and 1. Looks like the decision has been reversed here. Looks like the Broncos will go for it.
I mean, you got a 6'5" quarterback. I know he's not real big, but just step through. Let your guys push you.
And he gets it.
There you go.
All right. I love the.
Oh, and they're going to get the tag 15 onto it, I think. If they get the second guy, which they almost always do. Let's see who they call it on. It'll be a first down either way. Personal foul on the defense. Yeah, they got the second guy.
All right. So it works all the way around anyway, huh?
Yeah. Now you're just thrilled you didn't punt, right?
Well, I told you. Told you.
I just.
What do they say? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. It works. You look like an All-American, and when it doesn't, it's like,
yeah,
why, right?
Yeah, you're either a genius or a moron.
That's right. And right now, it is 1st and 10 from the 48. Jake South will hand it off.
Looks like you're going to give him about 3 yards, and it's getting chippy, and there you go. Have another 15. So that's going to move the ball all the way to the 30.
Yeah, that's keep on, and that's why you are currently in last place in this conference because of nonsense like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lack of discipline is what that is, and unfortunately, you see that. It's been my experience that you see that a lot in junior college football.
Yeah.
I mean, you see a lot of unsportsmanlike penalties, and we've had our fair share of this game. And you hate to see it, but.
Just like that, the New Mexico Military Institute Broncos are back in business now. They trail 16-9, but 2 unsportsmanlike penalties on the Norsemen.
You know, the Norsemen need to employ a little more duty, honor, achievement, and you know, they won't. These things won't happen.
Well, that's exactly right. That's the New Mexico Military Institute way, and there it
Oh,
is.
look
It's going to
out.
be handed off to Favors, and Favors
Oh,
has
just
positive yardage, is still on his feet.
lowering the head and carrying Norseman with him.
And
he's
it might be
just
another.
now down. It was after the whistle, but what a powerful run by Zahir Favors.
Face mask, I thought.
Well, there could have been a lot going on in that scrum. But no flags down. Big gain by Favors, and he's not had a lot of those today. That's good for him. What a powerful run by the little guy. 5'10", 189.
Yeah, Zahir Favors. All right.
Broncos in business inside the 20.
South will hand it off over to Favors again, and this time
knocked his mouthpiece out, and now we got a
loss
hurt
of
knee.
one. All right, there's going to be an injury timeout. Training unit trots onto the field.
I don't have a number.
Yeah, I don't either. Looks like it might be on the right knee, potentially.
He did grab the right knee. But
He's all right.
He's getting up.
Yeah, 51 is what it looks like. That is
Felice Pow Pow.
That's exactly right.
Pow Pow. Another freshman from Leone, American Samoa. So there's at least 3 from that locale. And loss on the play means it's second 11 from the 15, and we got some droplets.
Yeah, you just saw that, didn't you? All right, well, you can play in the rain, but you can't play in the lightning, so don't jinx that there.
Well, the Corps has seen enough. They are on their way back. It's a bit of a hike back over to the barracks.
Second 11 now. South, the quarterback, rolling out to the right side. He's going to take it himself. No, he's going to throw it, and that is almost picked off.
Dangerous pass there. Really feel like he should have just kept running. He could have got maybe half for what he needed.
What do we have now? Third and about 11.
Yeah.
Broncos working from the 15-yard line in A&M's territory. What's going on down here? Not much, really, it looks like. Just trying to get organized. All right, South. Oh, it has the touchdown. Kendall Jones.
What great patience by Jake South.
Yeah, Jake South to Kendall Jones from Valrico, Florida, 167 pounds. He is 6'2".
I'll tell you what, Jake South has not had a lot of success throwing the football this afternoon, but what a nice pass that was. I mean, just lofting it over the defender to where only his guy can get it. We have an injury timeout before the extra point try. But Broncos with a chance to tie if they go for the kick, chance to take the lead if they opt for 2. Thinking they'll kick. I do see Jack Nelson in the huddle there, so it looks like they're going to attempt to tie the game up.
Well, you can actually thank the Northeastern Oklahoma A&M's 2 personal.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Penalties there.
The 2 unsportsmanlike.
Yeah,
that's what kept the drive alive, and that was a big bulk of the yardage gained. So, absolutely.
All right, so 16-15 is the score. Now the rain is starting to come down. Let's go ahead and get this closed a little bit. There we go. We good? Still get that fresh air in here. But it's coming down, and I tell you what, the weatherman is about 45 minutes.
Well, it's not like it's raining. I mean, we're getting some sprinkle action, a little.
Oh, it's about coming down. Let's open that window, and we'll find out again. All right, that young man's okay, so.
Yeah. Going off on his own power. Which is always good.
Cold, partner?
No, I just don't want stuff to get wet here.
Oh. That's probably a good idea. Probably smart.
We're not.
Yeah. All right, so 16-15, it looks like the Broncos will kick the PAT.
Yes, and I like that decision. I mean, no.
Yeah, just tie it up. I mean, you still
Sure,
have
lots of time.
a lot of time. Oh, gosh.
Don't like that decision. As the kicker gets mauled after he attempts to pick up the football. And oh boy.
PAT is no good. Been, and, you know, I'm going to go out. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's been kind of a sloppy game.
It's been a sloppy game on both sides.
On both sides.
Between penalties and miscues, turnovers, it's not been a crisp, sharp game for really any of the 6 units. You know, offense, defense, special teams for either side. You know, each team's blocked a kick, an extra point. You know, we've had fumbles, had interception, had penalties.
Many injuries.
Yeah, injuries. It's just kind of been an ugly game, to be honest with you. And that wind has definitely picked up, knocked down some tents out on the field.
Well, at least we'll, you and I will be dry for the moment.
Yeah, until it's time to go to the car. And
well,
then,
by then they say
it'll really be coming down.
Yes.
I have a very nice umbrella that I left in the truck.
All right. Well, a lot good that's doing there in the truck. Well, they were saying that they were expecting some tornadic activity here in the Roswell area or southeast New Mexico.
I think you made up that word.
You think so?
Well, I mean, you could ask an English teacher or something if you want to, but I'm not sure tornadic is a word.
It sure is.
All right. Well, you may have just invented it, but
take a look at it. Google, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right, 16-15. Here's your score here at the Wool Bowl, and that's going to be handed off. Number 24, Ethan Washington, the freshman running back. As they say, ask a meteorologist, right?
Well, yeah. Could do that. Oh, offsides.
Yep.
And must have made contact because they're blowing it dead. I think if he didn't, if he was just in the neutral zone, they'd have let it go with the old free play. But so more sloppy play, unfortunately.
Yeah, it really has. And the Broncos will be back in action next Saturday. Is that correct? We talked about their schedule. That might be interesting there.
Yeah, they're gonna. Well, no, they're on the road next week. They're gonna play Trinity in Athens, Texas. Week after that, they're gonna play Snow. Then they have their 2 back-to-back home games against Snow on the 2nd of November, and then against Navarro on the 9th of November.
Okay.
And I believe we'll have both those games.
That's correct. Yeah. And actually, I believe you'll have Ernie on that November 9th. I'll have some prior obligations that weekend. So not only that, you'll be doing high school ball and college ball, either by yourself or with
Coach Lujan?
Ernie Lujan.
Yeah, well, He's always at the ready. Step in if he needs to.
All right, 2nd and 7 now for A&M. Looks like New Mexico Military has 1 timeout left, and A&M with 3.
Tell you what, that's Mayberry again, and the Alamogordo native has just done a great job on defense.
You hear any sirens or anything?
No.
Okay,
We are at the point. We are at the point of the game where a game could be called, and it could be a completed game.
Right. As long as you go to halftime.
Right. So if we do have to stop play for safety purposes, it could be a completed game. Of course, the Broncos are hoping otherwise since they're down by 1.
Sure. All right. And there's some whistles. Let's see what the call is.
Delay game, I believe.
Delay game on NEO. All right, 3rd down and about 13.
And Broncos need to get him off the field here. Play clock down to 7.
All right, they do get it off. And that one's just going to be thrown out of bounds.
Over these sideline players and onto the training table. And they do get him off the field. And now you're punting into that fierce wind. And here's probably your backup quarterback returning this punt, and that is Willie Hamilton. He's a good athlete. 6'2", 190-pound sophomore from South Jordan, Utah.
All right, let's see what happens here.
And I think he's too deep. That ball's going to land in front of him, and he might not have a chance to.
There's the fake. Well, it might be down. Is that going to be intentional grounding?
Well, they're going to talk about it. No flag yet. They can pull the flag at any time, of course. They're going to talk about if it's grounding. I don't think so. He's outside the pocket. Let's see.
Yeah,
I was going to say he was down prior to the pass attempt, so you can't have grounding if you're down before you throw it. So it will just be a turnover on downs. They won't tack on. You know, they could have got some penalty yardage there, but wouldn't have made too much difference. And now the Broncos in good shape inside the 40 to try to take the lead here with 9:28 remaining in the ballgame.
Oh, so much time left. So much time.
And again, I really got to question the choice of which end zone to defend.
All right, hand it off.
And that's the little guy.
Yeah, Javion McKay.
McKay, and he's kind of squirts through those bigger guys and makes a little something out of nothing. Going to give him 2.
So 2nd and 8 now from the 37. "17 seconds on the play clock. South with the dump. I like the call. That's a great call, and that's Carl Peterson.
Yeah, and Peterson has not been utilized like he's been used to this season. And if they can get a few more of those, they'll be in good shape. He's a weapon, a big target.
Mm-hmm.
List him at 6'4" and 230. Good size tight end.
Big individual.
to run by Favors.
So here Favors.
You get about 6, maybe 5.5.
It's going to be a second down situation for the Broncos, not 4th and 6.
Yeah, I had a little trouble with the scoreboard. I don't know if it's mechanical or operational. And they're doing the old, you subbed, you got to let us sub, and now they're ready. And the play clock at 18.
Under 8 minutes. AJ 3.
Nice run for first down yardage at the 15. As we're under 8 minutes now, Broncos moving the ball effectively after utilizing the short field on the fake punt attempt. What did you think of that fake punt attempt? It's 4th and 13.
Well, that's I don't know. That's almost like kicking punting on first down.
Well, I think the word I would use is ill-advised. Oh, and here's break one tackle. He does, but runs out of room.
And there's the flag. Let's see if it's a holding call on the Broncos. Let's see. No, I'm going to say it's on the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's a hold. You had it right. So that play is coming back.
You know that happened on first. They put it on first down. Not this game, but you know what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do. What level of football was that?
45 minutes south of here. That was the Artesia Bulldogs.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. You got to admire a kid for doing what he thinks his coach told him to do.
Well, yeah.
Punting on first down.
No, that for sure.
But,
absolutely.
that's chalk that up to lack of communication. But, yeah, that's I'm sure it's not a first, but that's a rarity. But I'll tell you what, conditions like today, if you had a lead and you had a, 1st and 25 and you had this wind behind you and your quarterback's your punter, I mean, you could punt one and have a 70-yard punt, flip the field.
No, of course.
But I don't know, punting on first down.
All right, hand it off.
Favors.
To Favors again.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Not bad on 2nd and 15. You get a third of it. Because field goals are much easier going this way.
Yeah,
you look at the little flags. We don't have a big flag up, but you look at those damaged canopies and you look at the little flags on top of the goalpost. I mean, that wind is helping you out.
3rd and 10 now for the Broncos. Jake South will deliver, and it looks like it's caught.
Boy, what a catch, as he had to go down and get it.
Is that Kendall Jones again?
I believe so.
It is. It is Kendall Jones with the catch.
And close to first down yardage. He will have it if they spot the ball there. And
what is it saying?
They're challenging the ruling on the field, so I guess they must have that capability. So they've got to run all the way here to the end zone. I'll tell you what, the huddle cameras, or if I'm not sure they use huddle, but they're really far away. I mean, if that happened on this end of the field, I don't.
All right, we're going to take a break. Bronco football on KSPTV.com. We'll be back.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings Fusil, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do
never
that.
mind.
Hey, grab me one too.
All right.
You got that, partner? Can you
Yeah,
explain
no,
that? Okay.
So it looks like there was a malfunction with the camera, so that means Northeastern Oklahoma State will not be charged for a timeout, so the play will stand. It will be
and I guess
a reception.
Yeah, technically you won't even say it stands. In terms of the review process, the play cannot be challenged, so it can't be overruled, stand, or either way.
Therefore, it will be a reception.
Yeah. So the play cannot be challenged, and the ruling on the field, the initial call was a catch. So
Correct.
Kind of tough luck for
NEO.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way for us to know if it maybe hit the ground a little bit.
I thought it was a reception. I thought he caught it.
Sure, we can say that, but
well, we can go back to KSVPTV.com and you can review that.
We do have a camera. One of our cameras on the field is in that vicinity, so
yep,
he might have got that probably would be the best angle.
Sure. All right.
Oh, cuts it in and is going to get more than half of what he needs.
That's AJ3.
Yeah, the end zone KSVP TV camera probably has a decent look at that. So maybe our producer will show us whether or not that was a catch or not.
That's correct.
And whether or not you will see the tornadic wrath of the A&M coaching staff.
Well, I can tell you this much.
Close. They're going to give him the 1 yard line on forward progress. Oh, and an injured Bronco.
I can tell you this much, my English friend.
English teacher friend.
English teacher friend.
Yes, I'm an American.
My English teacher friend.
Yep, you had me on that. I did not think tornadic.
Or tornadic.
Or tornadic, sorry. It is tornadic. We even went with the correct pronunciation. Tornadic activity
is confirmed.
It is a word. It is an adjective, and you used it correctly, partner. So kudos to you on that.
Yes, sir.
Got me on that one. I guess I need to retire.
Oh, man.
Oh, lucky. No, that worked out.
If you do that, partner, let's go ahead and do it together so we can do this full time. I'm about ready.
All right, now, 4th and 1 at the 1. .439 remaining. I love the decision to go and just push it yourself. They're going to try it. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
And he is in, I think.
Nope. They're calling it. They're calling progress. And that's 4th down. That's turnover.
Turnover? Well, that's big. Well, it's going to be a turnover on downs. You're exactly right.
At the 1 foot line.
Wow, that's big.
It's real big, but I love the decision because there's still plenty of time. You're putting them in a really dangerous and difficult position where, you can't have a penalty, you can't have a loss of even half a yard, and since it's a 1-point game, a safety gives you the lead.
That's exactly right.
So I love the call, and I even love the play call. That's worked for him today. But now it's going to be up to the defense. It's a little slow getting out there. And here we go. They're going to run it up the middle, and they're going to pick up 5 or 6 yards. Yeah, so that's a little breathing room for the Norsemen. Well, this game could go down the last play. Just like the last home game we called here.
All right, there's the handoff.
Right up the gut. Big gain. There's about 20 yards. No flags, so they get right out of trouble.
Yeah, that's Ethan Lawrence with the run.
And Ethan Lawrence has had himself a football game. He's got both their touchdowns. I don't know what kind of stats he has, but he's got a lot of rushing yards today.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 27. Looks like the Norsemen are going to really utilize that clock, especially up by 1.
Oh, absolutely. Sure, there's no – now that you're out from behind your own – under your own goalpost, another good run from Ethan Lawrence. And they'll just let it tick away. And the other thing, Broncos had to use 2 timeouts earlier in this half, so they can't do a whole lot about stopping the clock either. There will be a 2-minute timeout. And they can stop the clock one other time, but that's it. This makes this 1-point lead pretty huge if you can't stop the run. And they really haven't stopped the run much today. Is
that ball out?
I think that ball's out. Well, maybe they're just pushing. Maybe they're just eager to push in that scrum. I think that is what happened. They weren't rushing in for the loose ball. They were just rushing in to push it. So pretty big here, 3rd and 3, short 3. This is where you've got to make your stand as a defense. They got Big Paella out there, a 391-pounder. I'll bet he's hard to move.
I think Tanner Todd sent us a video. We might review that to see if it's a catch after this timeout. We're going to take 1, 2. We'll be right back. Bronco Football, KSPTV.com.
When getting the job done right is job 1, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all, you need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, we are back, 16-15 with 2 minutes left in this contest.
Yeah, still inconclusive on the replay on the catch or no catch. We still think it's a catch, and doesn't matter because it was ruled a catch with the malfunctioning replay equipment. And kind of a long timeout here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 officials.
8 officials, yeah. I'm not sure I've seen an 8 official crew for this. Usually 6, I think. But
that's right.
This is a full complement. All right, big down in the football game.
Yep, they're down in 3 from the 34. Big down here for the Norsemen.
Oh, and they stop him short. That's going to bring up 4th and about a yard and a half. And timeout Broncos, their last one. They had to because there's just 1:54 left. But that will be the last stoppage of play by the Broncos. The Norsemen do have 2 timeouts, but again, they don't have to score. They've got the 1-point lead. And
yeah, it's.
But what do you do here if you're the Norsemen?
Well, you go get a first down. That's what you do, and
on 4th and almost 2, in your own territory, down 1.
No, at that time you go ahead and punt the ball.
Yeah, you got to punt.
Yeah,
you got to punt this. I don't know if they will. They've got 2 different huddles going on over there, so I assume that means they're going to punt. And now we do have the video?
We do have the video here, so it's in slow motion.
Boy, there's nothing there that indicates that that's not a catch.
Okay, again.
Oh, yeah, get a little zoom here. Yeah, I think he kind of kept it in his lap there, you know? It kind of got through, but I never see it hit the ground.
It is going to be a reception.
Yeah, there's nothing there that tells me. And that's going to be a better view than they would have had from the other end zone. I mean, this is a camera angle. So we didn't have the end zone camera angle. That's unfortunate.
All right, there it is again. Let's see if
but this is still better because this camera is at midfield.
That's a catch.
I think the ball was moving around, but I don't think it ever got to the ground. I think it was a catch and a good call, and I don't think even with functioning properly equipment that it would have been overturned. All right, they're going.
Right. 4th and 2.
I'll tell you what. I guess you're in last place.
What did I tell you, Coach? You go get the first down, right? And they didn't.
It just depends on the spot.
Well, let's see what they do here because this is big.
It's going to be real close, but I think it's short.
Well,
I think it's short. They had to get to the 42. Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, you don't even have to measure this. That's turnover on downs. And the Broncos have 1:49 with no timeouts.
It's going to be an official timeout, and they're going to call the chain gang out again, or no?
No, he's already said it's a timeout on a change of possession. And you know what? I have no problem with that spot. I mean, I think they stopped him a yard short, and that's exactly where they spotted the ball. But you're still down 1. You know, you still got to get into field goal range. Now, you know, I don't know what kind of confidence they have in Jack Nealon. I don't know what his range is. But you do have a pretty steady 20 to 25 mile an hour wind going right behind you, not off one way or the other.
So they're going to challenge it now.
Well, it's malfunctioning, I thought, but they are going to.
They're going to try it again.
He's going to try to challenge again, and why not? I think it's a great move by the.
Well, they weren't charged the timeout, so yeah, they have that opportunity to do so.
I'm not even sure about this, but they get to keep a challenge. I don't know how many challenges they get, but not only were they not charged a timeout, you only lose that timeout if you lose the challenge.
Do you think that it really malfunctioned, or was that the safe haven? Was it more of a that's the easy way out?
I'm not going to say that about them. I mean,
well, no, and you know what I'm saying.
My concern with this is that I believe that the camera that they're using is an end zone camera, and if it is, you know, I think that's what those guys are doing under those canopies over there. That's where that's the video they're using. If that's the case, I mean, how are you going to see something both with the catch or not catch, and with this spot here. Now maybe they've got a midfield camera that they can use. But,
Maybe.
I think it's going to be hard to say for sure that it would have overturned the first one or that it would overturn this one. I mean, they might move the spot here. You could move the spot a half yard here and still not have it. So
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Bronco Football, KSVPTV.com.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me. Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional-grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
All right, we are back. And now that ruling has been confirmed.
Short of the line to gain, and so I guess the equipment is now functioning. And now the Broncos with a chance. Minute 49, no timeouts. Ball at the 36-yard line. We're not sure what the range of kicker Jack Nelson is from Austin, Texas, but it's probably a little farther than normal with this.
Oh, there's a flag, and that's probably, well, I'm not going to even guess.
It's back 'em up procedure.
Yeah.
Yep. So you give yourself a chance, and then you give yourself a worse chance right off the bat.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not a catastrophic penalty. I mean, you need probably 20 yards, I would say, at a minimum, even with the wind. I mean, it'd be a 59-yard field goal from here. But that wind is blowing hard. And
sure is.
Maybe a little right to left for the kicker, but not much. Mostly just right behind you.
Jake South, empty set. Utilize that tight end once again. That's Carl Peterson.
Yeah, good gain on 1st and 15. Get about half of it.
Let's hurry up offense here for New Mexico Military.
Still plenty of time. Minute 30-something.
That's going to be a pass interference call. There it is.
Yeah. And that will stop the clock on the penalty. And so the ball, line of scrimmage was the 33. So I'm guessing it will be a 15-yard penalty. So that should take it to the 18, and that's field goal range easily for anybody who claims to be a JUCO kicker.
Well, in that case, then you just utilize the run as much as you can until you have that opportunity. So,
I mean, how safe do you? Oh, wait a minute. Is it a spot foul? Yeah. So they're only going to have the ball at the 22. And now a little discussion going on.
A lot of discussion today.
At the line of scrimmage here. With the, I believe it's the umpire, is that official position. All right, here we go. It will be a handoff, and it will get a yard, maybe.
Yeah, you're approaching the minute 20 on the clock.
But here's the thing. You can't stop it to get your field goal team out there, so you got to be careful with the down and distance here.
Yeah, no timeouts.
Oh, boy.
Well, that is a great throw and a great catch by Kendall Jones.
Yeah, but I'd like you to go ahead and go out of bounds there.
You're going to have to,
because it's not a first down. It's third down, so you got to clock this and kick it.
Well, that will be it's going to be close.
All right, now you got to
get him out there. Official timeout.
Why?
I thought there was an injury. Is there an injury? You have to get the field goal unit out? What are you doing?
Well, it's a first down, so they're moving the chains, and then they'll spin it. So now you can clock it if you want to. But I think now that they have a first down, you'll run it again, right?
Yeah, at least one more time.
And is Oklahoma going to call a timeout?
Reset the game clock to 48 seconds. We'll start on my signal.
Okay, so they're going to reset the game clock to 48 seconds, and it could be a factor. Keep in mind, the Broncos cannot stop the clock via the timeout, so you never know when you might need those 4 seconds.
You know what? Well, not with this wind, you think?
Well, that wind is picking up.
Yeah, but directionally, I still think it's just helping. You know, it's just letting the ball sail, and they're going to clock it and try it from here, it looks like. Is that what he did?
Yeah. That's exactly what they did.
I don't get that.
I don't get that at all.
I don't get that.
You have
at
44
all.
seconds left. You run the ball at least one more time, possibly 2 more times.
Well, and you can still do that. Well, you can't run it 2 more times now, but you can run it now and then clock it 1 more time if you need to.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I mean, I get it. I'm not sure I agree with it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
He's going to roll out, and
now you're throwing the ball.
Well, it stops the clock. I mean, I'm okay with throwing the ball, taking some shots at the end zone.
Why?
Because it stops the clock. What I mean.
Why would you do that? 16-15, you're down by 1.
Now you've got to throw it in the end zone.
Well, yeah. Well, now you have to.
Yeah. Now it's got to be a pass in the end zone. If it's short of the end zone, I mean, you've got time to go up and clock it, I guess. It doesn't have to be. Heck, you can run the ball here.
But why are you taking a chance of throwing the ball? Yeah, my opinion.
No, you can't run the ball here because you can't run up and clock it.
But why are you taking a chance to throw the ball while you have a chance to get it intercepted?
Well, I mean,
you run the ball in this situation here.
Well, only if you're if you're 100% with your kicker, yeah.
Now look, it's 4th down now. You have 36 seconds left. You can kick the field goal, but you still have time on the clock.
Yeah, that's anything inside a minute.
Now,
I'm agreeing with you. I don't like the clock management there, and the play calling is maybe not what I would have done, but the whole game is right here.
Now, of course, if he makes it, great. If he misses it, now you got to go for the onside kick. Well, actually, no, you're right there.
The ball right there.
And
it's good. No. Which way did he miss it? Wide left? Wide right?
Well,
short?
I don't know.
Where did that miss? I thought he made it. What did you see?
I saw left.
You saw him miss it left?
Yeah.
Well, but it was the official on the opposite side that gave the no good, though. So that tells me it was either short or he missed it right. But either way, now it's a kneel-down situation for Northeast Oklahoma. Yeah, no, that's the game. That was going to be the game either way. I mean, yes, you would have had to kick off to him with 32 seconds left if you make it. But
right.
But, that kick was basically the game.
All right.
Feel terrible for Jack Nelson.
Well, victory formation now. Well, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, a variance of the victory formation. Yeah.
16-15 will be the score, and Northeastern Oklahoma A&M will win this contest 16-15. Coach, you want to talk about anything before we close this out?
No, just tough way to go down for
the
Broncos on a sloppily played game by both teams. They will fall to 3-4, 2-3 in conference, and they will fall to looks like 5th place, 6th place now. They'll drop below Navarro and Trinity, and so they will head to Trinity for a chance to jump ahead of them in the conference rankings next week. That is a road game in Athens, Texas. And then, as we said before, the 2 final games will be home games in November on the 2nd and the 9th versus Snow and versus Navarro.
All right. Well, sounds good. We're going to close this out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening and watching to Bronco football on KSPTV.com. Safe travels back to Miami, Oklahoma. See you next time.